Forget everything you know about gnocchi. We are moving past the potato and heading straight to the tropics. Hi, I'm Magali, and this is the Blue Fufu, where we honor African flavors while pushing them forward. If you love traditional dishes but want to cook with refined technique, you are in the right kitchen. We need yellow plantains with black spots, not green, not fully black. This is where the natural sugar are at their peak. The Maafe base, we are using natural peanut butter, no added sugar. We want that deep, earthy African soul. I'm using regular flour, but you can also use cassava flour if you want to keep it 100% grain free. It gives the gnocchi a bounce that wheat just can't touch. You want to boil your plantains slightly, not overboil them. We want to avoid an extra moisture so our gnocchi can stay light, pillowy, not gummy. You want to mix them in your food processor. Make sure not to over mix them. Just for less than a minute, I would say. They are hot and steamy. Yeah, like there I got burned. But you want to mix them while they're still warm like this. It's just easier to deal with. And in the food processor, like I said, for less than a minute. And then after that, we're gonna start working the dough. It's very easy, very simple. I would say the same steps you use to make gnocchi. And if you haven't made gnocchi before, well, you're gonna discover this recipe. It's very easy to make gnocchi and fun. So now I've stopped processing the plantains, and now I am just gonna make my dough. You make sure that it's not sticky to your hand, so you have to add quite a little bit of dough as you progress. You don't want to progress it like you see as I'm pressing with my fingers like that, and you keep on rolling until it's not sticky, and when it's actually easy to actually work the dough. And like with everything, you want to be patient. You don't want to rush into it. You want to love these dough, and it's making it now, you see, and now I can actually, it's manageable when it's not too rushed. I didn't make any other, how with gnocchi you can use your fork to actually make those lines, those perfect line. I didn't bother to do that, but you're welcome to do so. So I'm cutting this, and they are ready to be cooked. So it's very easy. Boiling water, and you want to put in your pot while it's boiling. Make sure you don't overcrowd them, because it's gonna take a while longer for them to actually cook. You don't want to overcook them, because as soon as they actually get to that surface, that's when you know that they are cooked. So don't overcook them, because with plantain it's not forgiving at all, and it will be all mushy and it won't hold its shape. So when it gets to the top, just make sure you take them out right away. So now for this peanut butter sauce base, we're going to start by mixing our onion, red pepper, tomato, and garlic if you want. It's up to you. So I'm just going to mix it like in a food processor. This is really the base for the peanut sauce or this Maafe sauce. It's a delicious sauce, full and rich in flavor, and you can add any other dry spice that you like to it. Into the blender, so I put my red bell pepper, tomato, onion, garlic, and blend it until it's smooth. And then in a pot, heat oil over medium heat. Add the tomato paste and let it fry for 2 to 3 minutes until it darkens. And you can add then your blended mixture and let it boil, cook for another 10 to 12 minutes. You want it thick, reduced, concentrated. Now stir in smooth unsalted peanut butter, and make sure you stir while cooking, and add your stock. You want to make sure you add also your spice, but keep stirring, because it's peanut butter, so it tends to stick at the bottom of the pans of the pot. So just make sure you keep stirring. and make sure it cooks well. And to make it lighter, like I said, you can add some stalks. So once your sauce is ready, I just put it on a smaller saucepan and add my gnocchi, and voila. It's very easy to make. Like I said, it's full of flavor. You can eat it like this, or, and I'll show you maybe at the end of the video how I like to plate it, where I put the sauce at the bottom and then the gnocchi on top. It's really up to you. Some freshness. So now let's taste this. What I usually do when I have a peanut stew, I like to add some lime. Add so much freshness to it, but let's taste this. You have to try it. There's no other word. You have to try it. Try it and let me know what you think. Try it. Again, I'm saying try it. Don't frown. Try it and let me know what you think. If you want the full measurement, head over to the Blue Fufu. And if you want to create modern African food, you are the right place. I'll catch you on the next one.